Good morning, wonderful people, great revolutionaries, wherever you are around the world, and of course, the indomitable IPOB family. It is with particular pleasure, delight, and honor, a sense of pride, a sense of joy, patriotism, I must add that we bring you this very program this morning, afternoon or night, depending on where you are. And because this broadcast is brought to the entirety of humanity, because this very platform is here to infuse, to energize, and to support our young people who are doing the unthinkable. What they are doing is unthinkable. I must say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. The whole world is broadcasting until I break down, if it may be. I welcome each and every one of you. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, the largest mass movement on the face of this very earth bar none. Hardcore, dedicated people all over the world pursuing the freedom of every indigenous nationality, every indigenous person trapped in the damnable zoological republic. I have been through social media before I came on air, and I have now seen people say they now believe what we have been telling them. Petrodollar is what they will encourage. We are living in the time of a revolution, something that I knew my generation would witness it, but I never knew that it would happen. You know, one of those things that you pray for, you hope for, you know it's going to happen, but at the back of your mind, you're thinking maybe it may not happen after all. Happened. We are now in a full revolutionary mode. Anybody who is a Biafran, anybody who is a zoo animal, once you rise up and ask us to end what we are doing, complaining. But let me pray first of all, please. Let me pray. Each time we log off and we log back on, we must pray. We need to pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Will be done on this very earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. But not Tinubu, not Okezi, Yours alone is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forevermore, we pray. He said, that was the most powerful prayer in the scriptures. It was prayed by Jesus Christ when the followers asked him, Rabbi, teach us how to pray. And he said, Our Father who art in heaven, which confirms what we have known of old, that every glory belongs to God Almighty in heaven and not to any mortal flesh, because if you are living in the diaspora and you have not sent any support, you must do so now. Whilst you're sending that very support, you must also open a Twitter account and follow all the people that matter in this very effort to make sure that our message permeates the nook and cranny of the subconsciousness of everywhere inhabited by human beings on the face of this very planet. I tweeted this very morning, but of course, they also if you go there, you may not see it until you click on tweet and whatever thing there, and then you can see it. But we are not perturbed, we are not deterred. We are live and we are direct. Our FM in Lagos is talking. Our FM in Kanu is talking. Even in Abuja, it is talking. Right across Biafra land, we are live now. There may be technical glitches because our enemies are not sleeping, but I can wholeheartedly assure you that we are doing everything we can, working ceaselessly hard to ensure the stability of our broadcast this very morning. I welcome you, and I have a few news to present to you before we continue. The army have issued a statement. The army have issued a statement. The Fulani Janjaweed controlled army, they have now issued a statement. And I am going to read for you what that very statement says. The Nigerian Army headquarters, this is according to Punch newspaper, I think it was also in Sahara Reporters and also in Vanguard. The Nigerian Army headquarters has denied deploying soldiers to the Lekki toll gate despite video evidence. They think people are fools, you know. In broad daylight, they are lying. They think you're a fool. In Nigeria, those that are ruling you, I won't call it serve because they don't serve you, Those that are ruling you, they think you are fools. They think you don't have any brain. That is why this revolution must be sustained. That is why it must be. They think you are fools. The whole world saw it. Mrs. Clinton tweeted it, who is a friend of the Fulani. Everybody is aware. The video is there. It's even on my wall for those who are watching via Facebook. It's there. You know, they have, oh, black people, they have no shame, no honor, and no, they even came, they had the temerity. I don't know what is wrong with the brain of a Fulani person, you know. I don't know if that, believe me, I don't think they are normal. I'm being honest with you. Maybe it's that cow blood they drink. I don't think their brain is correct. No one, anything they go into, they make a mess of it. I don't think their brains are correct, believe you me. How can we, any soldier anywhere? I saw the Zoo Army, is it their Twitter handle or whatever it is? They published, they cut out something from Sahara Reporters. That was what they published. They said it's a lie, it's fake news. When Army was there, we know the name of the battalion commander. We know the name of the idiot who was shooting at people. We have his name. Their names are here. We have them. We know where they come from. Do you know that the Nigerian army shamelessly rose up to try to deny it? You know, these people, they have no shame. They have no class whatsoever. These are your so-called leaders. Are these liars, blatant, broad daylight liars? Liars! That Sanwo-Olu said that powers above him ordered the army to shoot when he is the chief executive of Lagos State, when he is the chief security officer of Lagos State. He was the you are nobody, you are not a lord to impose 24 hours curfew. It is an abomination. This generation has done us proud, but the army, full army, they're always lying. That's why they forged certificates. That is why Buhari died and they brought Jubril first. After Jubril ran away from Cuba, they brought this idiot Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Do you know the funniest thing about Zoo and Nigeria and all these so-called the political elite, as they prefer to call themselves? They are dumb, they are wicked, and they are all criminally minded. Where are their children? Village meeting? How can you allow Sanwo-Olu, who is responsible for the death of the people, to be moving from one hospital to the other one talking rubbish. And some of you idiots are listening to him. That is, this something you're doing now with Sanwo-Olu was what you did with Tinubu. Until he sent people to go and kill you. Until they brought the army to kill you, then your eyes opened. I'm asking you, why are you allowing Sanwo-Olu to move from place to place freely? Why, I ask you? They are killing you. They will continue to kill you. That was why the order was given yesterday. Destroy every federal government property around you. Is the world not listening now? Was it not when you moved to go and burn down Tinubu's hotel that Al Jazeera now remember that they can switch on? And a few other, and they are continuing. The same BRT buses they used to convey thugs is now on fire. The same and I said to them, people will tell you, oh, it's our property, it's our commonwealth. You're this. Tell the person to shut up. We can replace 1,000 BRT buses, but you cannot replace one life lost yesterday. Not one can you replace. We must vent our anger. The young people on the streets must vent their anger. Because now the world is watching. That is why IPOB has to come out. Prematurely, I agree. Prematurely, I agree. But they need to come out now because the whole world is watching. And any police commissioner, any governor who stands in our way will fall. We will get one of them. In the next 14 days, you will hear a story of one of the governors, these idiots. One of them, we will get them in our net. And then the whole world reported by force. The whole world will report it by force. Sanwo-Olu. Adamu, they call him their Inspector General. He is also culpable. The army are denying it. These people, they have no shame. The army, in a Facebook post, branded several reports linking soldiers to the target as fake news, stating no soldiers were at the scene. And these are the people that Britain believes. These are the people that United States, the State Department in the US, these are the people you believe. When the same liar, the same congenital liar, when they come and tell you, give us weapons, and I warned America, I warned the EU, any weapon you give to them will go towards the killing of civilians. I warned them. I warned them. I told them they are not fighting insurgency. They are not fighting Boko Haram. They are not fighting ISIS. They are not fighting Al-Qaeda. They pay people to write articles for them in America. That is what El Rufai does. They give money to consultants, expensive consultants in Washington. They write what is called an op-ed for them. I have said this before. When two people are quarreling and you are not there to witness how the whole thing transpired or who is at fault, when you go to court, before any court, even your village court or inside your father's living room, they will first of all say to you, tell us what happened. After stating your own side of the story, they will now cross-examine you. By asking questions, you find out who is a liar and who is telling the truth. Like right now that we are live on air, I challenge anybody to go to Radio Biafra app and tell me the voice that you're hearing there. Tell me if you are hearing this live program. The time now is, I believe it is roughly 7 minutes to 11 a.m. in the land of Biafra and in the wider Nigeria. I am asking you, go to Radio Biafra. Is this broadcast now, is it live on Radio Biafra app? I believe that the answer is no. That is how you catch liars, by asking them questions. Now, we go to the zoo army. No soldiers were at the scene because before then, Tinubu gave the order for the cameras to be removed. And those moving the cameras, they caught them. Do you see how foolish they think you are? The people writing this at army headquarters are your so-called fellow Nigerian citizens. Fellow Nigerian citizens. Do you see the way they lie, they deceive? These are grown-up men and women lying like little babies. Not washing, liars, congenital liars. That is how they deceive the whole world. They came to my house and they killed people. I managed to survive and escape with my life. This is what they do. They ask them and they deny it. And some of you now listening, you were in support of Nigerian army. Then, because in this life, you see, what goes around into my compound, and as they got there, the truck exploded. What? Oh my God. And some of you bought into their lies. Today, Those lies are catching up with everybody. Now you understand that Nigerian army has an agenda. It is not a Nigerian army. Some of you are hard at hearing. We tell you it goes through one ear, it goes out of the other until it comes to full manifestation. Nigerian army is working towards a template drawn by the Fulani oligarchy, the cabal. They want to use Nigeria as the base for Fulani all over the Sahel. Are you listening to me? They closed the borders in the south during COVID-19. No border in the north was closed. And they will not go until you drive them away. That is the language that the Fulani Janjaweed understand. Anybody thinking that this army is under the control of sensible Nigerian citizens, you need to see a psychiatrist. You are even more foolish than you think. This is the Janjaweed army. They will recruit some willing tools from the south, and as a result of that, they will kill and they will get away with it. But not any longer. Not anymore. This is a live presentation. Liars, liars, liars everywhere. Officials of the Lekki Concession Company, that company should be sued. That company that removed the company, Lekki Concession Company, I believe it belongs to Tinubu. It must be burnt down. They are the ones that tamper. Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State was the one that imposed 24-hour curfew. He was the one that did it. They said that the violence engulfed the state. I want black, you know we are black. We don't really track back a lot to reference what happened in the past, to use it to understand the games and the stratagem of our enemies. Now listen carefully. They said Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State imposed a 24-hour curfew on the state following the violence that engulfed the state. Who caused the violence? That is the question you need to ask yourself. The people Why is everybody pretending? Why is everybody pretending they don't know what happened? it was Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State. They organized to turn the protest into a violent protest by asking their thugs or mandating their thugs to attack peaceful people. And you know it is Nigeria. If they attack you and you don't attack back, they will keep coming until they kill all of you. So the protesters now reacted. As the protesters reacted, the government now said there is violence. But it was the government of Lagos State that started the violence. It's a clear fact. Did you not see the video of them ferrying their thugs in Abuja? Did something not happen with DSS? You saw DSS with your uncle in the village, not the 1,000-year-old tree in your village square. The people killing your destiny is Nigeria. They are politicians, the so-called service chiefs and army people. They are the ones holding you down. Your lives are over. If you abandon this revolution, I'm telling you before God that I serve in heaven, you people are finished. If you abandon this revolution now, if you don't press home this advantage, now the world is watching. Now the whole world is now focusing on Nigeria. We must come out on the streets. Everybody from Southern Kaduna, everybody must come out. The whole world is now watching. If they attack us, we attack them back. That is what they understand. That is how you defeat them. They don't listen. When you tell them something, they don't listen. Let me take a sip of water. When Catriona Lang went to go and see Tinubu, what did I tell you? I told you that Britain is planning to unleash mayhem on Lagos. I told you this. You can see, it's on my page. I told you. Once this woman went to see Tinubu, I told you that trouble was coming. But being Nigerians the way they are, they don't listen. They never listen until it's too late. I warned you. I told you. British High Commissioner going to Tinubu was to strategize. Hey, these are people that voted for Jonathan. They are now angry. They are not happy. They don't like what is happening with under the regime of a so-called non-existent Buhari. When the organizers on the ground said no and fought back, Britain in Abuja, they are the one now running the government of the zoo. Aisha's boyfriend is on the run. They have been planning to shoot what I call deep fake video for the past 3 days. They've not succeeded. I have it, first class. From inside that rock, they have been planning on how they can present Aisha's boyfriend. They said no. Is he going to wear a glove? Because his hands doesn't look like that of an 80-year-old. It looks like that of a boy of 35. So they don't know what to do. That people are asking him, saying, we don't want a recorded address, we want live. They have been agonizing. Britain now said, we want N-M-E-N, Tiananmen Square in China. Go and Google it. Tiananmen Square Massacre. Now, let me tell you about hypocrisy. Let me also tell you that Britain is running the show. I want to let the whole world understand that as I speak right now, Britain are the people in Abuja running Nigeria. And I want to make it abundantly clear for the world to understand. You know, when I tell you something you don't hear, later on I don't know how to, it becomes more clearer to you. Now listen carefully. Go and Google Tiananmen Square massacre of 1989. Like Lekki Tollgate, listen carefully. The hypocrisy of your colonial masters. Like Lekki Tollgate, in 1989, the Chinese Communist Party, people were protesting, asking for democracy in China. The Communist Party mobilized the army of the massacre of innocent protesters. Never. But when Tiananmen happened in China, Britain condemned China within 5 minutes. Have you seen a greater hypocrisy than that? I want Africans to reason for once. They do not love you. An average British person is a good person. An average Scottish man is decent. An average Englishman is God-fearing and decent. An average Welshman is very good. The Irish, they are wonderful people. Everybody knows that. But together, as United Kingdom, as Britain, they breed monsters. They breed evil, wicked monsters. And these evil people, they work in the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. People must listen. You people are fond of not listening. Listen to me. Britain are the people in Aso Rock now. Now we are talking about massacre at Lekki. Ask yourself this question. Are you telling me that the old Buhari is alive and is not talking? Is that what you're telling us? Of course, the answer is no. Everybody, if you have common sense, you will know that Buhari is not alive anymore. You will know that very well. That's what they're doing. Has Britain condemned the massacre in their former colony? The answer is no. Why have they not condemned it if they're not part of it? Because if you're not part of this very crime, you should condemn it. But that stupid woman, Katrina Lang, that blood-sucking demon, is the one running Nigeria right now, for your information. Mask the boy is wearing is coming from Britain. The silicone mask that Aisha's boyfriend, his name is Yusuf Abubakar Mohammed. Yusuf Abubakar Mohammed. Go and ask anywhere. If that boy does everywhere. Did I not tell you? I told the people are going to die in Lagos State. This woman, this blood-sucking demon, Katrina Lang, is now in Lagos. People are going to die. What they do. Nanagani, people, you don't listen. You don't hear. You don't hear. That's why you're in a mess. Do you know the funniest thing? God gave Nigeria ample opportunity, or should I say to Nigerian youths, ample opportunity to bring about a revolution. Ample opportunity. They never took it. When Moroccan government a life support machine. Buhari was on a go and check the log. I gave all these things to investigative journalists in Nigeria. I said to them, just confirm. If you want to know that Buhari is dead, just confirm. The flights that left Aso that was on the 27th of January of 2017. There was a presidential jet that left Nigeria on that day. Go and check. In fact, basically the whole of January, go and check to compare and contrast the movements of the presidential jet. They will tell you that the one that left on the 27th made a stopover in Casablanca. Because you are black and idiotic. Today it has happened before your eyes. People are dying. The country is burning, but there is no president to address you. There is no vice president to address you. All of you are still saying that Buhari is alive and is in Aso. How stupid can you be? How foolish can you be? Hey, Shineken and this UG, black people. Black people. Two of you could have asked a question to say, oh, please prove that you're Buhari. But you didn't do it. Some journalists took some money, including that girl that used to work for them. They took money from Fulani Kabal. They say it's not true. It's fact check. All those scientific fact check. All those things about Buhari, rubbish. They know that Buhari is dead. Everybody's eating money. Britain doesn't want the world to know. Because the world will ask them, when did you know this man was dead? And what did you do about it? That is why they are running helter-skelter, hiding the truth from you. That is why they are busy massacring people on Lekki Tollgate. And the Nigerian Bar Association, as they call themselves, are not learned. Before Fulani Janjaweed judges whose agenda is to enslave the idiot bringing the petition before them. When you took the matter of Buhari certificate, what happened? They say he's a general. How can he be a general certificate? That was but that wasn't what the law said. The laws of INEC said you must present your certificate. That's what the law said. Then the judges in the Supreme Court said, oh, he's a general. If he can be a general, how is an insult? He's been head of state before. Please don't bring this thing here. But that is not the issue in question. All of you were there and it happened. She was not able to do it within the timetable they gave to her. That is why they're prosecuting her husband. That is Nigeria for you. That is the court that this idiot wants to take. And we are filing a case in the court. Even if you go to ICC, Britain will kill the case. Even if you take them to ICC, Britain will kill the case. It will never ever be heard. They have oil and gas money. They have oil and gas money. So are you, that woman there, that bounce, did you not see that the president of the ICC went to Abuja and collected his own share? He's an Igbo man. Osuji. He went and took his own share of the money. Has any case against Nigeria been called in ICC? They can never call it. They can't call it. They have all collected money. All of them, they have taken the money because they Fulani, they have the cash, raw cash in dollars. What is your problem? If not for the shooting around Lekki last night, and that people are screaming and calling out all the big media houses, in fact, or the fact that Mrs. Clinton joined and condemned the shooting. So how can Mrs. Clinton condemn the shooting and the British government that owns Nigeria hasn't condemned it yet? Ask yourself that very question. The zoo is full of liars. The African Bar Association is going to file criminal complaint. This ceaseless match. Oh, it has happened. Lekki massacre, Tinubu's TVC set ablaze by angry Lagosians. It happened. Of course, useless set of people everywhere. I asked them not to touch those people. Nigerian Post Authority Marina on fire. As we gave them the order yesterday, burn every federal government property, destroy it. Destroy it. If you don't, the revolution will fall. You need to destroy those properties that signify Fulani domination of your life. You must do it. If you don't destroy them, the revolution will fail. You must destroy them. People are listening. People are listening. Sanwo-Olu's mother's house on fire. Take the battle to them. House of Sanwo-Olu's mother is on fire. That is how it's supposed to be. Everywhere you see their families, attack them. Attack them. Attack them. Anywhere you see them, attack them. Take a Hoku. They are mad. They think they are smart, but they are not. They are not as intelligent as they claim to be. Sanwo-Olu's mother's house on fire. Destroy everything that belongs to Tinubu. Destroy it. Destroy everything that he owns. Let them feel the pain. I am telling you, if you go back now, if you stand down now, they will finish you. Your life will be controlled by the Fulani and the British forever and ever. You must rise up now and do something. You must. You must rise up now immediately and do something. And do something. Oh my goodness. That's very good. Our men have come out on the streets. Nigerian army, okay, come out. We are now out on the streets. That war you people want, you are now going to get it. You want war, you will get it. from Sokoto. I swear to God Almighty in heaven. You see Nigeria that you want to colonize, it is going to be a graveyard for everybody. We are going to die in that Nigeria you want to take by force. In your next life, when you hear Biafra, you hear Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB, you become a stillborn child in your mother's womb. I want you are doing that. We have Buratai man. I said, where is Buratai today? He doesn't exist anymore. He was cursed. Where is Buratai? I ask you. Does Buratai exist? He no longer exists. Hope Uzodinma, you see Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State. And they can never imagine in their useless lives. Their orientation is to steal, to subdue, to subjugate people. Our orientation is to enlighten people and to bring freedom to them. Who do you think God is going to support? Who do you think that fairness, equity, and natural justice will support? Is on our side. And that is how we are going to defeat them. That is why we are going to win. And I have said, from tomorrow, no more market. No market. If you open market tomorrow, we'll destroy that market. Now, our head of DOS, communicate every market leader we have in our land, call them by phone. Tell them today that an order has been issued by me. No market. Find him. Oh, Abia State Governor Okezi has given the order for the arrest of the popular Nollywood actor Emmanuel Ehumadu, well known as for leading a protest in Abia State. And you allowed him to, oh my goodness. Okezi, Bazo. Oh God. God in heaven. God in heaven. We shall find him. We shall find him. We are live and we are direct and the whole world is listening. This is Radio Biafra. What they can and they must do it now. They must do it now. When they were killing IPOB family members, they said, oh, look at them protesting. And they're killing, don't protest. Go through your senator. Anyway, but people are dying. They are very brave. And there is nothing we can do about it. Let bygone be bygone. But now they understand that everything we ever said has been vindicated. Can anybody now this is where they confronted the protesters? To kill one or two people. So let those buses go up in flames. That is money. Many more will be about that. These are objects. People are dying. And the borders have opened. They are bringing in their fighters now from Niger Republic. The intelligence is with us now. They are bringing in terrorists from Niger Republic. So the front line has to shift to Southern Kaduna. I am calling on Southern Kaduna youths to rise up today. We did nothing to them. We said we are agitating for freedom. They said you must die. Nigeria is one. That Nigeria is one. Not only did the army kill you as a Nigerian, they are denying it. Adding salt or insult to injury, as the case may be. Very, very sad indeed. Very, very sad indeed. This is a live presentation. We are live and we are direct. I know that people will do whatever they can, if at all they can, to stop what we are doing, but they cannot succeed. They have never succeeded before. They cannot succeed alone. Tinubu's television, Continental, is on fire. People should get angry. Destroy them and their businesses. Anywhere in the world, our court is there on the land, everywhere on the land across Nigeria, where people feel sufficiently aggrieved. Which stupid court are we going to? Which hopeless court? Court has been there. They've been killing people all these years. Has this court not been there? And the massacre after massacre, death after death, are those courts not there? Talking nonsense all the time. We are going to take the laws into our own hands. You are taking it. Dispense with all that stupid, crappy political correctness. We are not doing anything with it. Here, we speak the truth. Always, regardless of the consequences. If they try to stop us, we try to become ingenious. We try to become ingenious. Everywhere you are, and you are not part of this noble IPOB family, then in Lagos, to even the house of the mother of Sanwo-Olu, all of you, dear OKZ Basu must pay dearly. OKZ Basu must pay. He must pay dearly for it. For all the crimes that he has committed. He must pay dearly for it. Very, very critical. Very, very important. OKZ Basu must go down. He must go down, and we are going to find him. There is no forgiveness. No forgiveness whatsoever. No forgiveness whatsoever. Absolutely important. Absolutely important. I am having a meeting with very powerful people in Washington this evening. I have a meeting this evening with them. Very powerful people in Washington, I can assure you. And something will be coming from the US very, very. The problem is the State Department. The State Department is mostly run by Democrats, career bureaucrats. They go to Nigeria and they give them $1 million each. They go back and they sit down and they fall asleep on their desk. I have said this before. The problem is not the Trump administration. It is the US State Department. They are the problem. They are the, not Pompeo, but those, you know, the class, the technocrats, the people that man the decks, they are the problem. They are the problem. And by now, I was hoping and expecting that the US tweeted or said something. She cannot be seen to be saying something that will inflame the already volatile situation on the ground, because it will be classified as meddling in the internal affairs of another country. La Vista in Omoaha, the place needs to be stormed by the elite team. Not everybody can do this very job. Disarm them, take their guns away from them, release the people that are holding, and set the place on fire. That's what we must do. That is what we must do. And OKC Azu is the person. Anywhere you see him, you kill him. It's an order. And when it will happen, the whole world will be shaking. Anywhere you see OKC Azu, you kill him. To let him understand that whatever Boris Johnson is telling him is a lie. That the army are out killing people, maiming people, and we cannot allow that to stand. They said they have placed snipers on Tinubu's properties and hotels in and around Lagos right now. The snipers are on the hotel. Those that went out yesterday is here. They have come to conquer. But ever going to succeed. They cannot succeed. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. UK High Commission shuts down visa centers in Nigeria. As we said to them, we want every embassy, not just the UK and US. We want every embassy to close down to Nigerians. You can serve your country people, but to if you allow them, we are going to court. We are going to ECC. If you ask ICC, ICC will say, oh, we have received your communication. We are investigating for 10 years. Ten years, nothing will happen. 10 years. Enugu is out on the streets. An order was given and it was carried out. Come out everywhere. If they fire one shot in Enugu, we destroy it. We are going to rebuild it. If you don't fire any, there will be no problem. No, but okay, Zimbabwe wants to do hard guy. Arresting artists. Arresting artists in Omaya. And okay, Zimbabwe wants to move around Omaya. No. You hear his story now. You hear it. Any day, okay, Zimbabwe is seen in public, he will be attacked for attacking unarmed protesters. We don't believe in all that nonsense going to court, right into ICC. That is garbage. Pure garbage in the zoo. It cannot work. The number to call, please, for those of you in and around Biafra land and Nigeria is +44 79 51 27 87 05. I repeat, +44 7 9 5 1 2 7 8. Ask people, please let me take the calls of people from Biafra land first. I will go to diaspora in a minute. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Can you hear me? They're not paying attention. They are not. I said no diaspora call for now. I will let you know when to call. I'll let you know when to call. The caller on the line, can you hear me? They are not paying attention. They want to hear their voice. You cannot hear your voice. You cannot hear your voice. It doesn't work that way. You cannot hear your voice. It is very, very important. You cannot hear your voice. Once you pick up my call, please start speaking immediately. The caller on the line, can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you very much. Please, where are you calling from?
I am calling from Isolo, Lagos State.
What is happening? What is happening? Please walk away from the listening device. The world is listening to you. I don't want to be hearing my voice again because there is a delay in transmission. Walk away from where you are. They're not paying attention. Once there's any background noise, I won't pick your call. Please, they will not allow you to speak. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Where you are?
I'm in Abuja, sir.
What is happening?
The information I have is based on yesterday and the day before. They burnt cars in Apo.
No, we know that. That is old news. We don't need that type of news. We don't need. We want news that is 5 seconds old, not 2 days ago. I'm not doing anything with it. People all over the world, we are savvy. We are on social media. We know what is happening. The caller on the line, can you hear me? What is going on? The caller on the
I'm calling from Imo State, sir. Imo State is very calm, sir.
What is Imo State? What is the meaning of Imo State? I don't know the meaning of it. I know that I got word from the ground. People are preparing to go out. Don't stop saying what is the meaning of Imo State. Are you in Olo? Are you in Oki? Everybody is saying Imo State. What is Imo State? The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. Please, if you're calling, be specific as to where you are. Don't tell me. Give us genuine update. I may have to go back some of them. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Where are you? Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm coming from Owerri.
What is happening in Owerri right now?
So, as I'm talking to you now, there's nothing much happening in Owerri. We are surrounded by the police and armies.
So something is happening. You can't say there's nothing much happening, and yet you're surrounded by the police and the army, and you say nothing is happening.
So,
Huh? Exactly. Exactly.
to call, help us tell people to come out here in Asaba so that we can know where we are heading to this night, this afternoon. And then, secondly, we'll see if the numbers you put for anybody who want to join IPOB family member, we know the number not there for your tagline again. If there's any way you can release the number for us, because it's very urgent. No one knows how to take the face. Nobody will come out to Asaba here for now. We did there now since we don't see anybody. Come back. I just
Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. I will try to do something about it. Delta State, Asaba. Okay, we shall see by this evening. We understand. I am asking.
I'm Nnamdi calling from Akure, Ondo State.
What is happening in Ondo State today? Nan, what is going on there?
Right now, the governor declared curfew. There is no movement, but every junction, along the junctions, there are barricades people set up there. The protesters, they did that last night.
Very good.
And it's still ongoing today.
Very good. That is what people need to do.
Well, we had there is a shooting at Ilesha. There's a shooting at Ilesha garage in Akure here this morning. I don't know if the situation had been calmed down, but for now, there is nothing going on.
Have the information that we need. The caller on the line, can you hear me? No, they are not connecting. They are not connecting. They are not connected. Somebody said they have found Tinubu's hotel. Where is his hotel? Have you found Tinubu's hotel? Tinubu's hotel is in, where is it? I need the hotel name. I need the hotel name. He's in Charles de Gaulle area in France. I need the name of the hotel where he is. We need the name of the hotel. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Where are you right now?
I'm calling from South.
The caller on the line, can you hear me? I have picked your call, but you are not paying attention. You're not paying attention. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Lagos. My name is Chibike.
Chibike, which part of Lagos are you in?
I'm in Ikeja, Alausa to be precise.
Alausa, what is happening there right now, please, around where you are?
Hello?
I can hear you. I said, what is happening where you are?
Up till now, they are still shooting here right now where I am. Even when there are no people around, they still shoot and aim at.
The caller on the line, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. I need to know what is happening everywhere, please. I need to know happening everywhere, please. Asaba is on. Somebody called and was lying, saying nothing is happening in Asaba. People should stop peddling stupid, idiotic news. Sounding like somebody who has smoked. Idiot. Are these not the pictures of Asaba I'm seeing here? Asaba is out. And you're busy lying to your teeth. These things that
Mazi, weather is cold though. There is no protest going on here.
But you're saying your water is cold. Somebody called before, said they are surrounded by the police. You're calling and saying that your water is cold, and I need confirmation for that. I need confirmation, please. Chinas, I can check and tell me what is happening in Owerri. I need confirmation in Owerri. And in everywhere else, I know that Omoaya is bubbling. It is hot. I know that our bar is also hot as we speak. Uyo came out and they are marching. So I want to know, Uyo people want to speak to me. That is what they are saying. Uyo people want to speak to
Vandalized First Bank in Ababa, we have vandalized Access Bank.
Please don't touch banks. Listen. People are sending money to what is happening from abroad. Nobody should touch a bank, please. I said federal government, not banks. I said federal, and don't, they have not killed anybody in Enugu. So why are you vandalizing? Why are you vandalizing? Enugu, they have not killed anybody there. Don't vandalize anything in Enugu. Don't vandalize anything in Enugu, please. Don't, because they have not killed anybody there. Do not. What is happening there?
As it was yesterday evening, people were at Badagry roundabout doing their rally, but towards evening, the army came around and chased people around. As I speak with you now, the Badagry roundabout is being occupied by Nigerian army, and people are no longer at that place. People are no longer at that place. They have pursued everybody out there. They occupy the place.
At the roundabout in Badagry, is that correct?
Badagry, yes, Badagry roundabout towards Semeboda.
Towards Semeboda. Okay, thank you very much for that. I know the people in that area, they will know what to do. In the middle of the night, every army location around Badagry should be attacked. Attack them in the middle of the night. Attack them in the middle of the night. And I am warning those in Enugu. Enugu needs to be peaceful.
This information I wanted to pass yesterday, but I didn't get it through. So I want to pass it. Is the tricycle chairman in other states. The tricycle chairman in other states is highly against us. Yesterday, our men and SARS protesters that wanted to enter a tricycle to the protest ground.
Mm-hmm.
The tricycle not to carry them. He ordered them not to carry them. This happened at flyover.
What's his name? What is the person's name?
I have tried to get his name. I haven't gotten his name. I think that should be a word that we should be.
Now do that immediately. No, please do that immediately. Do that. If I want communication to be sent to our people on the ground in Enugu, that I said no vandalism in Enugu. No vandalism. Where nobody has been shot.
We are trying to enter this Abapa police station. That is Nikeleke.
Yes.
And the security is very tight. And before this night to go end, we must make sure that we must set one place in ablaze that place.
No, please don't set anywhere ablaze in Enugu. Not now, because they have not shot at anybody. They have not injured anybody. They have not shot anybody. Please, 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 I beg of you, do not.
We are not happy.
Nobody, I know nobody is happy. When that time comes, we are going to let you know. When that time comes, we are going to let you know, please.
mama and papa. Everybody is at home. Both government worker. Everybody is at home now.
Very, very good.
Boys are not happy at all in Ababa. Spoiling.
I know. Yes, yes. You can register your protest, but do not tamper or destroy anything because they have not shot at us in Enugu. I am begging all of you. Nobody has been shot. No. Please, please, please. Yes, when the time comes, we'll get angry together. But for now, please, I am begging you. I am no destruction. On air. Please, you must keep the fire burning. And I want another, maybe US or somewhere else to take over, please. Advertise the number and keep advising people on what to do, please. Very, very important.